All right, guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Jeff Jones, thank you for bringing that up. Uh, I don't think, well, listen, anything could be a false flag, but the simple fact is that China bought a lot of land out in that region. They said that it was spotted in or around in Montana. Sorry, China bought a lot of land out west, throughout the Midwest and up in the north, and they bought a lot of that land uh, around military installations. Right, Jersey Prepper, thank you. So with that, man, I mean, it doesn't sound like a false flag. And China's been spying on us forever. I mean, it's nothing new. It's not a new thing, but the spy balloon thing. The prepping artist says she just did a video on the spy balloon. If you don't mind, the prepping artist, you could share your link to your channel on here, or send it to one of the mods, and they can put it up for you. So anyway, guys, China's always up to no good. I mean, they've been spying on us so many different ways. The spy balloon wouldn't make sense because it would be seen, right? Yes, John Clark. That's a better explanation. Uh, it's in our airspace because we sold out. He's right about that. This administration sold us out a long time ago, right? So it's not anything new. It does, yes, Jeff, you are right. Why now? Especially after that military general made the statement he made. Um, but if in fact, if they did do this, this is a ballsy move, and that is an act of war, right? Um, and I don't think the United States is smart enough to come up with anything like that. But again, they bought a lot of land in that area, so that's something to consider. Okay, so and that's the other thing, Frazio. They should have shot it down. I don't understand why they're looking at it. They're like, look at that. Shoot it the fuck down. Send a couple jets up there and fucking take it out of the sky, man. I mean, I don't know what the fucking problem is. The idiocy of this administration's out of control. I would have saw that. I'm like, yo, just shoot it down. We'll shoot it down, and we'll get the whatever information they have on it, and we'll hold it hostage until X, Y, and Z. But to sit there and look at it and go, ooh, are you fucking retarded? Just take it down already. And that's yeah, they probably won't just me. You're right about that. They are buddies. So, like I said, man, listen, I don't know or care what people think of Trump. If Trump was in office, I think he would have shot that shit out of the sky. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming he would have. But yeah, it's you can take a hot air balloon down and by a single shot. Yeah, Johnny 308, but it's also like you would have to use fighter jets. It's too high for any. Well, maybe a rocket. I mean, I don't think you would use a rocket. I think you would just use um how you say ammo on the fighter jets, right? You wouldn't use a missile to shoot it down, right? It's a balloon. Hell, if you fly past it fast enough, you could probably clip it with the wing and take the air out of it. But regardless, I like to see where this goes. Now, interestingly enough, guys, every news agency is reporting this. So here's my thing. Whenever every news agency is reporting this, you got to see what's if something else is going on. They're having us look at this, and something else is going on behind the scenes. And you know what else is going on behind the scenes? Just so that I'm going to put it out there ahead of time. Biden's son just admitted to the laptop being his. So he admitted to that today, and hours later, he got a balloon flying in the sky. Go figure. Yes, just Todd, exactly. I forgot Malmstrom was there, but yes, that's exactly it. So a general a couple of years ago stated that the Chinese are buying land. Was it a general or a politician? I can't remember. It was either a general from the military or a politician was saying that the Chinese buying up a lot of land in the Midwest and Northern America and in Northern America as well, and they're buying up all this land near military bases, right? So it's Todd. Thank you for the donation, by the way. So yes, it is a big to do, but interest. Like I said before, guys, President Biden's son admits to the laptop being his. All of a sudden, there's a balloon in the sky. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. That balloon didn't just pop up. There's radar, believe it or not, and there's radar near those bases. So they should have picked it up well before the thing reached its maximum height, whatever that height is. And they should have had already shot it down. But they didn't want to do that because they want everybody to look at that balloon like morons. Like, hey, look at the shiny object in the sky. Yeah, Bobo, maybe the balloon is lost. Maybe a bunch of, how you say, scientists are in it testing some shit out. Yeah, that's not likely. That balloon was there for 3 days. All right, so, Adriana, that's my point exactly. The balloon was there for 3 days, and all of a sudden they're pointing to it while this Biden shit's going on. Anytime something in our administration's going on that involves them, something else happens. Every administration has done this. When they don't want to take focus on them, they're like, guys, you got to create a fucking diversion. You know what? That balloon's been there for a week. Let's just bring that to their attention. And they'll let go of the fucking Biden shit. My son's laptop bullshit, you know? But, yeah, listen, it's yeah, man. Yeah, well, listen, the prepping artist. The EMP thing is I'm not like waiting for it. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think a lot of things are going to happen, at least not yet. I think we still have time. Eventually, something's going to happen. Eventually, there's going to be World War III. There's going to be an EMP. There's going to be the solar flare, the greatest solar flare ever. They were talking about that. They think that this year we might get a solar flare so bad that it's going to knock out half, if not half, of the electronics on this planet. So, or knock the satellites out, which would then have a lot of them crashing back down on us and floating out into space. H. Hammer, no, the laptop is not going away. And the thing is, he admitted to it and said he wants to investigate. His son said he wants to investigate the people that leaked it out. Imagine, not what was on it, not the incriminating evidence on the laptop. Nope, he doesn't want to look at that. He wants to know who leaked it out and hold them accountable. Imagine that. We are in a fucked up society today, guys. I just watched a video. I watched this video and I was so confused. It has nothing to do with prepping. But I was so confused because in the video was a transgender chick. And this chick didn't look like a chick. Just looked like a really big fat girl. But this transgender chick, or this dude, was saying that women are not women and that they don't know what it's like to be a woman because they don't have to put in the work like a transgender chick does. I had to fucking stare at my phone for a solid 5 minutes trying to wrap my head around what this dude just said, saying that real women are not real women because they don't put in the work to understand what it's like to be a woman. This came out of this dude's mouth. So I'm like, so now I got to tell my daughter that she's not a woman because a man said so. If you are interested in the video, if you hit me up on Instagram, on I could send it to you. It was the most frustrating fucking thing to ever see. It was really... my mother's Spark. I scheduled this last night. It wasn't a pop-up. But yeah, the YouTube notifications suck, guys. It just sucks. It's just bad. Everybody's like, I didn't get a notification. People are like, I haven't got a notification in a while. And I look and I'm unsubscribed. YouTube just sucks balls. I mean, it is what it is. Listen, I did a short on the Angry Truth channel about not subscribing to, not having your kids watch LGBT crap on YouTube Kids and how to get rid of it. And they demonetized that short. So, go ahead. Did I say special ed? Yes, I meant DM. I'm sorry. I'm fucking old. What did I say? I am? Did I say I am? Holy shit. I think I said I am. Yeah, no one instant messages anymore. It's direct message. I am so fucking old. I can't believe I said that. But anyway, that's not the that's not the point of the video. I just thought that watching that, like the younger generation, whether they're liberals or LGBT or just fucking old people, they are saying some fucking weirdo shit. I'm like, listen, when you have other LGBT, page me. Yeah, next I'll say, yo, why don't you page me instead of text me? But when you have the LGBT movement going, what the fuck did you just say? When you have gay people and lesbians stopping dead in their tracks to go, what the fuck was that just came out of your mouth? You know there's a problem, right? And there's a group I follow. They're called Gays Against Groomers. Awesome Instagram channel. They should have a YouTube channel, but they probably get shut down, so that's probably not a good idea. But a lot of the shit they say is just right. They hit it on the head every time. Smoke signal, beepers. Yeah, if I said I am, man, I'm fucking. That's it. I'm done. So anyway, after this, I'm gonna fucking drink some warm milk and take my fucking Geritol and go to sleep early because apparently I can't fucking DM. How did I forget that? Anyway, today's video, guys, we're gonna talk about so tonight on the Angry Truth channel, we're gonna talk about the immigration crisis in New York. So I was gonna go down to the hotel, the Watson Hotel, today and do a pop-up live stream. And then I read an article this morning that they moved everybody out of the Watson Hotel that was sleeping in front. They threw their tents away. The cops went bananas. Like, the cops are fine with throwing people's shit away, homeless, even though they are wrecking it. And I do agree that they should be moved. They should be focused on real crime. That's just me. That's just my thought. But yeah. With that, guys, we're going to talk about, and we'll talk about that immigration crisis bullshit later on in the Angry Truth channel at 10:10. But I try to get it started at 10:05, so we will see. We're going to talk about calling to strike America first. So supposedly, not supposedly, but a Russian politician, I can never pronounce their name, so I'm just going to fuck it up on purpose. Andrei Gulag. Anyway, he's a state Duma member, former military commander, made a comment during a discussion on the show broadcast on Kremlin-controlled Russian One network. So obviously, guys, another propaganda channel, so this guy can say what he wants. Gulag said that Russia, pretty much said that Russia should strike the United States first. Now, should we be worried? No. Fuck these people. Seriously. Fuck them and their bullshit. No, it wasn't goulash. It was Guru Yavoy. Okay, that's what it was. It's Guru Yavoy. Whatever it is. But it's not goulash. And it isn't goulash like a meal or prison. But whatever. Michelle Diaz says goulash works. All right, fine. So anyway, he made the statement that he also made the statement that Russia strikes involves nuclear weapons was the only path forward to ensure lasting peace. So I don't know why the fuck I keep looking over here when the camera's here. I look over here like the camera's there. Sorry, I should be looking at you guys. Anyway, so he seems to think that launching a nuke at the United States first strike, is going to provide peace around the world. So after they hit us with nukes, we are all going to come out of the rubble, dust ourselves off. Some of us will be glowing in the dark, radiated, lumps on our head, and we're all going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Russia won. And there's no such song. I made that up. But nonetheless, this guy seems to think that Russia's going to bring everlasting peace if they strike America first. As if, guys, the United States is going to watch these missiles come at us and go, you know what, guys? If it hits us, this will bring world peace. Long live Martin Luther King. And then, like fucking Bush, blow up or whatever. Like, I don't understand these politicians, whether they're Russian or American, Ukrainian or fucking Chinese or Japanese. I don't understand their stupid ideology. with that, guys, Mr. Goulash said there is no other way to talk to these fools, the United States. Said before, adding that people have tried unsuccessfully to convince him otherwise. So people in his camp are telling him that he shouldn't have said this, or he shouldn't had gone forward with saying it before he said it. Goulash continued by Russian is a country that brings peace to the world. Now, there are idiots on here right now that think that Russia can bring peace to the world. Russia could probably bring peace to the world if they put us under one world control. They also want that as well. I've said that repeatedly, time and time again. Russia wants one world control as well, but they want their one world control and not the World Economic Forum's one world control. Remember, Putin was a student of, what's his face? The old dude. Forgot his goddamn name. Jesus, not George Soros, the other guy. One of you guys will name him soon. And I think that Putin, watching the World Economic Forum do their bullshit, he was like, you know what? I'm going to do my own. You know? So, I don't understand. Klaus, thank you. Klaus Schwab. Thank you, Nikita and Mason. Klaus Schwab was his he worked on the Klaus Schwab, or studied on the Klaus Schwab, sorry. And he might want his own one world order. Right? Anyway, so here's the thing, guys. Russia wants to bring world peace by attacking the United States first. Not Stalin. So Russia wants to bring world peace by attacking the United States first. But what does that cost? What will that cost the world to strike us first? You see, you got to remember, when you strike the United States, you're striking other countries. You're striking aid to other countries. You're striking missions that are in operation right now. There's so many things. There's such a domino effect by striking the United States first or striking Russia first. We, both countries and China, are in a position where you can't strike any three of us or any one of us first without a problem cascading down the line. Right? So again, this guy is clearly off. There must be something, guys, in the Russian water. I'm sorry. Something has got to be in the fucking water for them to start, for politicians like him to start saying, oh, we have to strike first. What the fuck and why? Like, what would make you say some shit like that? You know? So, again, these guys are idiots. Anyway, Mr. Goulash said that Russia is, and will be a great nation capable of bringing peace. Peace is the key word. We bring peace and calm. There's no, and again, the idiot is saying they bring peace and calm. They're causing a ruckus in the Ukraine. Now, whether you believe the Ukraine deserved it or not is irrelevant. To sit there and say you bring peace like the United States has in the past. The United States has said the same rhetoric. We bring peace to wherever we go, even if it's by force. That's not fucking peace, man. Like, going in by peace is like sending a bunch of fucking hipsters with flowers in as they breakdance, throwing kale at people, and then, calming them down with their fucking lavender-laced kale sandwiches that they feed people. That's probably bringing peace. Gay peace, but nonetheless, it's peace. But starting a rift, a war, a battle, whatever it is, it's not bringing peace. Russia has never, ever known peace. Russia has been a warring country pretty much since their inception. It's in their own history. And so has the United States. The United States has been a warring country for the most part, but Russia beats out the United States when it comes to wars. Even when you start them at the period the United States started at, and you take the same year the United States was created or founded, and then the same year with Russia, Russia still beats us when it comes to wars and battles and skirmishes and conflicts. They beat us hands down. So with that, guys, again, they are not a peaceful nation. Believe that Russia's a peaceful country. Anyway, he went on to say that a nuclear strike on Germany or the UK was not out of the question. He also downplayed NATO's Article 5 an agreement that says if any allied country is attacked, the entire bloc would respond. First of all, we have corruption going after one another all at once. We have Teresa, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. We have NATO, Ukraine, Russia, United States, China, all corrupt organizations and or countries. There is a fucking problem. So with that, am I it's got to be YouTube because on my side, I'm watching myself and it's fine right now. In their embarrassments, that's when. Jay Domino. I guess they're embarrassed. I don't know. You're not lagging. Oh, Just Be Real said you're not alone on the lagging. Yeah, I don't see myself lagging on my end. So if I am, that's got to be a YouTube thing. Or maybe I'm talking too much about Russia. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it must be bad. A lot of people are complaining about it. All right, gone now. Stream's okay now, 5x5. All right, thank you guys. I don't know what it is. Like I said, my iPad was fine. I monitor myself. The audio was cutting in and out. All right. That's weird. Probably Latina Prepper, but let me try something. I'm going to try something.